Hello, I'm not a lawyer, but it's recorded. The judiciary and the former director of the FBI, Robert Luskin, federal criminal co-defendants of his, and a whole bunch of other natures of federal criminals, foreign and domestic police forms, families. They're involved with database racketeering, mail crimes, criminal uses of untimely death spots, murderers, overt criminal enterprises. In other words, these are people with more trade center crimes. From inside the Ninth Circuit, they affected in post-dated documents, post-dated documents, not that from inside the Ninth Circuit in the Trade Center attack context, Manhattan, right before it. So they showed right before the attack, they showed a panel of judges post-dated documents that had been post-dated from inside the court. That proven led to a 2006 case in Connecticut now, with former director of the FBI Robert Luskin and his co-defendants, and his lawyer Robert Chevalier. And his federal criminal co-defendants had a daughter in my grade. She's also recorded and confessed through times database crimes with New Britain Superior Court, other natures of courts. Their family members are involved stacking databases with fake things and exploiting that with a crime method roles, crime method / as bonded. These are criminal uses of child sex offenders. Female judges roles with this. These are people hiding their roles with the Trade Center predicate acts further recorded. These are further recorded with judiciary, prosecutors, and so then and now further involved criminally with the principal sex offenders campus. These are people who pretended acting. You know how you act to lie to an individual, act to lie to a group behind people's back because they use crime methods where they prevent anyone from speaking when you go into court, and they let other people speak records, and they attach everyone to fake words. These courts have been, if you can't see that and how we have a pathology of infrastructure, criminally foreign influence forced with slavery. Worse than slavery was forced, so sustained as that. They put slavery in there and kept us all tactically pseudo educated. So everyone stays calling it slavery and leaving out how it was worse, sustained, juxtaposed. These aren't our means. What pretends this is these are liberated means to heal and to reach to access things we need actually. This is a trap, semi ancient trap. Suits and ties. You rap. So the news was also recorded, confessed, and demonstrated. Fox Connecticut News, WFSB put a whole bunch of federal crimes with former director of the FBI down, a whole bunch of federal criminals tied to him, prosecutors and judges, retired and standing, forging names, switching names, mail crime, predicate acts, crimes with worse with the principal sex offenders campus, first, still, then, and now. Because interbranch family members, prosecutors through time pretend to meet in fake conversations with them, fake relationships to them, with a whole bunch of people. Forget about it. We have shared policing worthless. They can't defend them. So you don't know how sick criminal justice is with psychology. Their delusions rot. Child sex offenders roles with the women judges too, with the women doctors too, with women nurses too. Recorded, confessed, demonstrated, involved forging names, switching names, all kinds of natures of racketeering roles, uses intercity, intercampuses. All right. So in other words, we have election crimes. We have CNN, Fox News involved with it criminally, with their corner, Fox Connecticut News. They're involved with all bunch of names with identity theft, fake conversations with me, a whole bunch of names with shared policing, whatever they have with those clubs downtown next to Fox Connecticut News, where they have all that tied to the shared policing on off Yale College. You sick punk fakes with these, especially if it's real, especially if it's made up about these police shootings. Are you out of your mind? Especially if it's made up and they're trying to pretend, oh, because that's training. So we put it in a situation and we show the video. And, you know, you have to decide, did the officer do right or not? These are people these are police departments, judges, and on off their state judicial branch offices already involved with child sex offenders. There's no judicial independence. They're racketeering uses every time they make an opinion and have a CNN still watching. They're involved. Fox, follow mandated law. You guys are preventing mandated law since founding. That's evidences, and they're using times all the way too fast, too slow to prevent evidences and to pretend to be against that simultaneously. Real sick people. Uses of poor Cortez. She never had a chance. Sick legal, all liars trying to exploit someone. I don't know if she's obviously not a lawyer. If she is a lawyer, that's why there are these law. They have types of law, bridged. The Constitution is a bridged and self-value breaching tool and weapon. So you have everyone fighting wrong. What do you we even need to have to fight about? All you have to do is admit that and how that we had geographical impositions that left everyone only capable of fathoming being uncared for and worse. With that, fix the fake news, please. Follow the mandated law. I need to report the rest of the things. They're forging names, switching names. Interbranch. Each branch forging names, switching names, crime rolls. Retired and standing police forms, political, involved criminally here. They can't pretend what they did on paper, having that fake for them, too.